Hello, welcome to the video. If you're here for the AI art topic, you can skip to the 2-minute mark of this video because I will talk about some other stuffs in the first 2 minutes of this video. Okay, if you're still here and this is your first time watching my video, we're doing a digital detox project where I hope to build a community so we could support each other and reach our goals. I post video on this channel almost every day, and I usually talk about my day and some random topics that I want to talk about. If you want to join us, there are some preparation video down in the description below. Okay, so about my day, it's a great day. I woke up at 10 today. I go do my laundry, so I have clothes to wear next week. And I studied a bit, which is great. I go eat dinner. I go eat steak as dinner with my friends tonight, so it's really good. And besides these, I play some games. I tried to play console games instead of mobile games, or just not those addicting games where there's a login bonus or something, so you have to keep logging in every day. That sucks. I tried to do retro gaming, which I think that definitely helps me do better. And I also did not watch YouTube today, so it's very good. That's one goal done. Another goal is to sleep on my bed without anything, just me on the bed, without phone, without tablet, before 12. So I hope I can do that later. And yes, that's basically my day. I'm trying to time the 2-minute timer, so it's probably 2 minutes now. Okay. So today's topic is about AI art and why I think AI art sucks. So why do I want to talk about this? The inspiration comes from actually YouTube music. I do not use YouTube music now, but I do use it very often for the past probably 2 or 3 years. And now there's been a lot of AI generated music on there, which some people might not even notice because it's actually really good. I'll say it's actually really good, but once you notice it, you cannot unnotice it, and it's just so repetitive. Like the format are so repetitive, and then you can really spot it sometimes. And usually they have a really high frequency upload rate, which is impossible for a producer to do. And from this, I thought about, what about art in general? Because I always believe that art is supposed to be for human and by human. Because art is a special thing where it's almost like magic. Like we could just create something, maybe like movies or even videos I'm shooting, music, paintings, a lot of stuff. And once generative AI is really popular these years, I understand. I want to say it actually boosts productivity, but to be honest, I don't think it does. But this will be a topic for another day. We're gonna talk about art today. I personally think use generative AI in art instantly ruins it for me. You could say that the intention is the important part, right? Which is what makes most of the art works great. But actually, if you're using generative AI, I don't believe you have some intentions. I don't think so. Like you just typing words into an LLM and it gives you something, and then you say, "Oh, I made this." Right? No, that's not intention. Some people also argue that generative AI is a tool, like Photoshop, like Premiere. Why I keep listing Adobe products? Anyways, like music making, there's DAW. Some people say like generative AI is just like a DAW where you make stuff, but that's far from truth. That's far from truth. It's very different. And if someone said that, obviously they do not create subs as a real artist do. because I'll take music as an example because I'm most familiar with that. I'm not that familiar with filming or painting, but I am somewhat familiar with producing. In producing music, every part is important. It's seriously, every part is important. From the inspiration, what genre you're making, you have to have a extensive knowledge of the history of the genre you're making, so you could make good songs. And then, what instrument you're going to use? If EDM, what synthesizer, like what's the lead sound, and what's the if we were going to use pad or use some arps. If you're using real instrument, you're using violin, piano, flute, whatever. Those choices are as important as the intention itself to make something. And I'm not talking about like after choosing instrument you have to actually compose something and you have to arrange it, and there's mastering and there's mixing, so the like every step in this producing stuff, every step is important and just as important as the inspiration and the intention. So by using generative AI, you basically just say, well, I don't like mixing, so fuck it, let AI do it. Or, well, I don't like arranging, just let AI do it. Like, that's such a weird thought. I could never understand that, because for me, if you use Gen AI in whatever you're making, I think that is just simply a no for me. And I don't look that piece is individually completed by the artist. No. And that's just really bad. And especially when now people are so focused on efficiency, we have to get out these subs as fast as possible. So if you've encountered AI music on YouTube, you will actually notice that they have a really high upload rate, which is impossible unless they use AI, which they become very efficient at doing these things. But at the same time, it kind of lose its texture, and it's just repetitive. It's just the same thing 100 times, and that's not gonna help. You're just doing the same thing. So I'm getting a bit emotional, especially about music. I really love music. Like, it's just hard, and it's even harder when people actually deny that they use AI. Like, you obviously use it. It's sometimes you just know it's impossible, but the artist insists that they didn't use it, which is just fucking dishonest. And that's just sad. That's just sad. Like, AI allow non-professionals to make stuffs they want to make. I think this is a good intro, but how most people use AI is just not using it like that. Like, after you do that, the spark of inspiration comes, right? You should be studying actually what you're making, not just type some words into the LLM and then generate something for you, and you don't even know what you're making. You just kind of do something, and you actually got a artwork or painting or a video or whatever that is not made by you. That is just not made by you. The fucking LLM did it, not you. And then you feel like you've achieved something, but in fact you did nothing. Expect the first few words you give to LLM or other model that could generate video, generate artwork, whatever. So I really encourage people to create stuff. And there's also another reason why I think this is so popular right now, is that people are so afraid of failing. Like, bad art is important. If you've never done bad art as the basis, you'll never get good, because you'll never improve. It's through the hundreds or thousands of experiments you've tried. If you do sound design, you know what sounds good and what sounds bad, of course. If you do drawing, you know what looks good and what looks bad. And if you're making video, like maybe the pace of the video, and that stuff although you could learn it like on paper, you really have to actually make something in order to, I guess, feel it. And that's just, it's kind of an experience in you. To me, it's kind of like magic. I don't know if that is a good way to describe it, but if you have really deep knowledge in the thing you're making, then you see some fabulous, almost perfect artwork, you will instantly know the intention, and that's when the intention actually matters. Is when both the artist and the viewer know what they're talking about. Then they have a like a mental connection through the artwork. It's not like it's just not something you type into an LM and you say, "Oh, I have an inspiration, so this artwork is obviously mine." No, that's absolutely a no. So yeah, this video might be a bit random. And it's not really about digital detox, but this is something that I want to say. And if you can, go draw or film or edit video or make music, but try to do it without generative AI. It's not worth it. It really is not worth it. Alright, that's it about the video, and we'll see you tomorrow. See you.